Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Mimi here. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join my squad. This had to happen, you know. New year, new me. Happy new year, you guys. Let me just go ahead and say that. Happy New Year's. How are you? Good. I'm good too. Don't mind my eyelashes looking crusty. Don't mind my nails looking crusty. Get over it. Relax. Everybody has those days. So this had to happen last year around December. Yeah, December. And you know, by this point I'm already established. I'm a licensed hairstylist, cosmetologist, whatever you want to call it, and I stuck to my policies. I was more stern. I meant what I said and I said what I said. No ifs, ands, or buts. What? No ifs, ands, or buts. I did not care. My policy is what my policy, and I tried to stick to my policy. I tried to just, you know, set it in stone so that my clients and future clients know, you know, hey, boundaries. Hey, let's be respectful. Hey, let's not waste each other's time. And for the most part, 2021 was fantastic. And she's interested in getting some customizations for her wig. So I'm like, cool, I do offer a service for that. I offer full customization. Then that includes plucking, bleaching the knots, a color if you want a color, just basically how you want the style and how you want your wig to come. That's basically what I do to the wig. I can make it customized. I can tint the lace if you need that. I can make it glueless if you need that. Like pretty much anything, and styling, of course. So she is inquiring through the DMs. I know some people don't like to answer things through DMs, but I do. You know, because sometimes I'm not there to check my emails, even though it's on my phone. Sometimes it gets sent to spam. I'd rather just have it just, you know, hey, hi, how are you? You know, she was very respectful, very good, you know what I'm saying? And it was cool. Like, it was nothing about it. So she's inquiring about customizing and how much that costs. I told her my price, and I asked her if she would need a full customizing service. And she was like, no, she just wants her wig to be plucked because, you know, she can't do it herself. She said she tried to do it herself and it was just no luck. So, you know, I'd rather you guys, if you want things to look a certain way, let a professional do it. Do not YouTube it. You won't. And I kind of sound like a hypocrite because when I first started in the whole beauty industry, YouTube was my best friend. But you know, I went to school and got the whole thing, so I know how to do things the right way. I was like, okay, so if she only wants customizing for plucking, so I'm like, I'm not going to charge her the full customizing fee because she's not getting everything. And you know, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a nice person, and I feel like I don't try to cheat people or like just rob people or like try to charge people unnecessary things if I feel like it's not necessary. Like, so I was like, okay, so basically the price that I had for the full customization, I just cut that in half and basically charged her that much. And she said that was cool, that was fine. So I was like telling her that I had a huge color job the day that she wanted, but she could come after, and I let her know the times that I would been finished so that she could come on by if she was, you know, whatever. So we set that time. She said around noonish. Noonish is like 12 o'clock. You know, 12:01, we agreed for like 12:30. Meet me in the middle, okay? And I was way finished that color correction before then. I just like to give myself some time. So as I finished my client, like at 11 something, 11:30. You know, I was working fast with it. It was cool. It was nothing too crazy. And I reached out to her, texted her. I asked her for her number. I like to text people with their number preferably than on the DMs, because sometimes people don't really see their DMs or don't answer their DMs. They don't be on Instagram like you would think people would be, but whatever. So I'm texting her number and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm finished with my client. If you would like to come by early so that you could drop off your hair, go ahead, let me do that, because I really didn't need to do any much. She could have just watched me do it. It literally was going to take 15 minutes, not even that. It wasn't that deep. So I was like, hey, just come on. If you want to come early, you can. If you want to stick to our time, that you can. Just let me know. I am finished. I'm going to stay here for a while, so just let me know what works for you. I didn't get an answer, so I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't see it. Maybe she's busy. Maybe she's work. You never know what people's situation is. You never know what anything is, all right? So I was like, cool. So the time comes, and you know, it's the time that we agreed on, 12:30 or whatever. And I'm like, hey, how are you? I'm texting both her number and the DM. just so I can make sure, just so that she knows that I am trying to reach out to her and get to her, you know, so I can do this job. Because if she's not gonna come, then I could have went home. I could go home, because that color correction service was really tiring me out, if you know what I mean. But texted her, some time went by, 15 minutes, you know, I always give people a 15-minute grace period. That came and went, and at this point I'm like, she's not coming. She's not coming. And I was like, what a great way to end the year. What a great way to end the year. So I'm texting her. I even stayed a little bit longer because, like I said, I like to give people a little bit of time just to, you know, I understand emergencies happen. I understand traffic. I understand like, and especially like if you're going to be my last person of the day, I'll wait for you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people are taking advantage of that. And that's kind of sad, because it's like, I don't want to charge people all these fees and stuff to stick to an appointment that they made. Like, I feel like we're both mature, we're both grown, we're both beyond that. I shouldn't have to remind you 50 million times about your appointment that you booked, that you inquired about. I don't know. And it will be some people that will get mad at you for not reminding them about their own appointment that they made and that they wanted to get done. Like, how does that work? That's why on my booking site, I don't let people book too far in advance, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to remember. And even with the reminders that I do send out, you're going to overlook them. I already know how that goes. But yeah, so time came and went, and I just felt like she wasn't coming. So I went ahead and just cleaned up, did everything I need to do, normally do, disinfect, you know, get things ready for the next day, clean, sanitize, all the things that I have to do, and still no answer. So at that point, I just left, and I checked my messages to see if she saw them or anything, and nothing. And with that, I find that really frustrating, because it's like just a communication thing. I think people are scared that stylists are gonna get mad, or people, I mean, some people do, but me, communication is key. Just talk to me. Just be like, hey, I'm not interested anymore. Hey, I'm not this. Hey, like, it's a communication thing. Like, that's the thing that mainly really is a pet peeve of mine. I feel like other hairstylists will agree that communication and the lack of it is a huge pet peeve, and why things go south in the beauty industry. Or if you're a hairstylist, lash tech, anything that's providing a beauty service, I feel like people don't take it seriously, because people don't think that this is a real job, that it's a career. Like, people just think it's a hobby, and that's why they can run around, run over you, and do everything that they want you to do, and there's not going to be any repercussions or anything like that. She agreed to that when she booked me, was that communication is key. Reach out to me if you change your mind. Reach out to me if there's an issue. Reach out to me if there's a problem. Reach out to me if there's an emergency. I don't care. Reach out to me. I am an understanding person. I'm not going to take it to heart. I'm not going to get mad if you change your mind. I'm just not, just don't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I value your time, value my time. Like, make it make sense, sweetie. Make it make sense. With that being said, that is how I ended my 2021. So 2022, I am just so happy to do more hair, lashes, and other beauty services that I offer. I'm so excited to see what creations I'm creating this year. I'm so happy so far. My 2022 has been going smoothly. I've been getting my clients in and out, you know. I've been having fun. Like, this year, I have not come to play, you know. Look at my hair, y'all. Like, I did not come to play with being creative. So I want you guys to go ahead and follow my hair page if you want. I'll link it or put it in the bio, description box, something like that. It'll be there so that you can see it. And if you guys like more client horror stories, or just client stories in general, I don't think this one was too bad, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.